Good morning, everybody. Hi, my name is Lori Thompson, and I'm joining you all the way from Vancouver Island. I've been a business builder with doTerra for now coming up just about 3 years. So I'm excited to be here on your last day of this event and talking about an oil, a citrus oil actually, that I've become very fond of and one that I use every day. And that oil is wild orange, okay? So a little bit of a background. Wild orange is actually cold pressed or expressed from the rinds of the peel. So if you can imagine when a chef or a culinary chef talks about zesting and using the zest into incorporate into, say, a meal or a marinade or whatever, they're actually breaking through with that zesting apparatus to break through and break open those essential oils that are giving that robust, intense aromatics of the citrus, but also in the flavoring. So one thing that's really beautiful about when we look at essential oils from that perspective is that now doTerra does that for us, okay? So they cold press express it already for us. We don't have to grate our knuckles zesty. We can actually use this beautiful oil to add to our recipes and get the same, probably better, intense aromatics and flavoring, okay? So that's the beautiful thing about wild orange, and it is actually one of the most robust, intense aromatically and flavoring of all the citrus oils of doTerra. So two effects, and I actually wear this oil topically. I use it on my pulse points every morning, okay, and throughout the day. So I'll put it on my wrist, apply it that way, put it behind my neck, so I'm getting the aromatics that way. I love the invigorating, awake aromatics that I get. It's like Daphne's Red Bull, so we're ready for the day. The other part of the wild orange, which is kind of interesting, is it's actually a calmative, okay? So if you're feeling kind of stressed and you're having one of those emotional upheavals in your life, or you're just needing support sleeping, wild orange is amazing for that too. And I have, for myself, I've used it when I've gone through emotional stress times, and it's really supported me well in that way. And I actually use it alongside another, it's actually a proprietary blend of doTerra called Balance. So I will use those two together, okay? The other thing I want to chat with you about is diffusion. So I actually diffuse wild orange. I will diffuse it with different oils, but I love to diffuse it with the tree oils, okay? So I want to chat with you about Siberian fir alongside the oil, wild orange citrus oil that we're talking about today, okay? So last year we were going through some intense fires, okay, all over BC and different areas in the interior and the States, and we were getting inundated with smoke over here on the island. And we would literally go outside and it would be like this haze, and I'd come in and be like, oh, my throat would be sore, my bronchial felt congested, my eyes were bothering me. And so I looked up what was the best support that I could use from the essential oils. And what came up was the Siberian, well, not Siberian fir, but it was like a tree oil. So I was like, oh, okay. So if we can imagine when they talk about have plants in your home because it cleans the air in your home, I was like, cool. So I get to bring Siberian fir into my home, into my diffuser, and it's like bringing a tree into my home. And then I'm going to add to that wild orange, and wild orange has this amazing cleansing benefits too. So I diffuse those two, and I want to tell you, like within a short period of time, immediately I started to feel my bronchial area soothing. I wasn't stressed. My throat stopped. You know, I didn't have that soreness in my throat. My eyes started to clear. So just a heads up, like these oils are amazing in that way. So we want to use them aromatically too. The other way I want to talk about is internally, okay? So when I talked about zesting, okay, and getting that zest into your recipes, well, I know there's a lot of these stores popping up all over, and it's where they have these balsamic vinegars and oils, and they infuse them with fruits and citrus citrus flavoring and all that kind of thing. Well, we can pick up a balsamic vinegar, and then I can incorporate my wild orange because I don't have to zest. And I can infuse this balsamic vinegar with my wild orange. So, and I use this in marinades. I use it in salad dressings. So great flavoring that way. And so, yeah, so I just want to end with that. I don't want to keep you too long because we're going to be heading into a long weekend. It's Easter weekend. And I know that we're all getting together with family. We're actually on our way out too in a short little while. And so I'm posting this a bit early, but have a wonderful weekend, everybody. And again, thank you so much for